Hello everyone, I am Meghul Tyagi, a third year undergrad student at IIT Roorkee. As a part of Explorin Club, today I would like you all to go through my Instagram clone project, in which I had tried to include some features of Instagram. So, first of all, to launch my project, let me run this command. Python manage .py run server. This is how I launch my project on browser. So this is how my product looks. Now I have been registered and logged in as ABC, and I can at this point of time add any post to this profile page. I can edit my profile from ABC to say ABCD, and I can update my profile. First name, let's say last name Abby, and so my username has been changed from ABC to ABCD. This is my dashboard where all the posts from all the users can be seen. By clicking on this link, I can go to any individual post and I can like any post. So initially the number of likes was 6, and now the number of likes is initially it was 5 and now it is 6. I can edit this post. I can delete this post if I want to, and I can follow any user. These are all the registered users who have tried to log in to this Instagram clone. I can follow them, and I can register a new user. Say, for example, I want to register as user. Let's give some password to it. So now I have to log in as user. I'm logged in as user. Let's add a post here and say, let's get the title as Tony. Title tab, say some author, I am the user, and CSK, let's choose any file. So I have a picture of Tony downloaded here. I can now add this post here. So on April 13th by user, this post was posted on this dashboard, and the body or the caption for this post was CSK wins. I as user can like this post, and so the number of likes for this post has been 1. So let's examine the admin. So since to use the admin page, I have to log in as super user. I cannot log in as user because he is not allowed to use the Django administration admin portal. Whereas super user I had already created who has access to this admin page. So if I go to post, so this is my post Dhoni created by user, and user has been highlighted here. This means that this post has been liked by user. If I go back and try to check that pen art which was created by Meghul123, who all have liked it. So ABCD, Juhi, Komal, Naina, Super User, they all have liked this post. Now we can also have a look on who all are the registered user to use this Instagram clone. So ABCD with this email address, with this first name, last name, and he has the staff status. Means ABCD can access the admin portal, and these all had been registered. Now let's go to the code part. Now here is my project file. This is my Insta project folder where I have two folders, Home and Insta. In Insta, all my project URLs are there, and in Home, I have a folder named Template in which all my templates are there, and in Home, I have URLs to direct all these templates to my Insta URLs. So let's go step by step the way I had created this Instagram clone. So first of all, I had created a sign up page, then a login page, then I had created a nav bar, after that user profile, and then like and unlike feature. So to show anything on my Instagram clone, it is a three-way process. First of all, we will have to create a template file for that, and then we have to create a view file for that, and after that we have to create a URL so that we can access that page. So for sign up page, I had made a template. I had made a HTML file named register, in which I had made this form in which I had asked as input for the username and for password, and then I had given a link to register. After that, this was redirected. Once you have registered here, we had to be redirected to the login page. This is my login page where one can log in using the username and the password that they had just now created. After this, let's go to my views file, where this is my register view. So using the user creation form, which was the automatic form which Django had provided us. So using this user creation form and using request post, I had created the user form in which a user could register, and yes. So after this, we have to go to URLs, and I had created this path register. After calling the register view from views, from dot views, I had called the register view already, and the name of this URL is register URL. So here is the register view that I had shown already, and this register view, after using the method post and taking the input in user creation form, is redirecting to the login URL. And what is login URL? Login URL use the login view which Django contrib which I had imported from Django contrib.views, which is a automatic login view provided by the Django library. After this, I created the nav bar. So I created this base.html file in which I had created this nav bar, in which I had provided all the links to some icons which you are able to see on the screen here. So let me do back. This is the nav bar. So this is home icon, this is add post, change profile, user. So I had provided links to these icons such as home, add post, edit profile and login URL. After this, now we'll create the feature add post. For that, first of all, we created a model name post in which we have included variables such as titles. So title is a variable which will accept the characters of maximum length 255. Similarly, image is of data type image field, title tag of char field, and similarly author, post, post date, likes, and then we created view for add post. Here is the view for add post. So add post takes the attribute create view, which is a Django authentication automatic form which provides us a view of creating a form or post. And this class has used the model post we just now created in our models.py file. After that, we are calling the template name add post that we will create in the template, and the posts that I want to view in the form are title, title tag, author, body and image. After that, we create a template file named add post in which we simply use the form feature provided by Django using the form method post and CSRF token, and here I am including form.media, which is used to show the image that we had taken from the user, and form.asp, this will simply show me the form. We have done creating the model, we have done creating the view, we have done creating the HTML file. Now we'll create the URL for add. So here I have created a URL which will take add post view as view, and I have already imported the add post view from .view, and the class name was add post. This was this class add post view. I have imported it in URLs, and after that the name of this URL will be add post. For after adding a post, if at all I want to delete or edit my post, so I'll create a view. First of all, we'll do for edit post. So I'll create a view for update post using the Django update view request, and for update view post, the model will be post, the template name will be update post, which is in my template directory, and the fields that I want to view for update are title, title tag and body. So once I've created this view, I'll create its URL. For that, I'll import from the same directory and from .view, I'll call update post view, and then what I'll do is I'll name this URL update post, and since I have already directed it to update post view dot as view, so now it will simply call this class and update my post. Now the third step left is create the HTML file for this. So simply I have again made a simple template for update named update underscore post, in which I have again called form, and now this HTML page will be shown when I'll use this URL. Use this URL. For Similarly, for delete post, I'll create a view for delete post, which will be similar to the update post. So here I have named this class delete post view, and Django has already provided me with this delete view. Now the model will be post. For this template will be delete post, and now in this I want, after deleting this post, after deleting any particular post, I want my uh, Instagram clone to reverse it back to home page. So that is why I've included here success URL is equal to reverse lazy. Now to use reverse lazy, I will have to import it from Django, and here I have from Django.urls, I've already imported reverse lazy. So now I can use it in my views. After this, I'll create a URL for delete post. I have already created that. So delete post view was the view class that I had just now created in views.py. And now for any post, and this is int.pk is the post number. So when my delete post URL is called, it will go to that post, to that number, and then you call this delete post view class, which will delete the post and then redirect it back to home page. And this is my delete post HTML file. In this, I have just created a form in which it is only showing that image which I want to delete, and then it is asking me for, am I sure to delete that post? If yes, then I can simply click on this delete post button, and it will redirect me back to home page, like featured in my Instagram clone. So for that, first of all, I created a view, a function named like view, which will accept the request, and pk is the name of the post to which any user wants to like. So in this post will get the post ID of the post to which a user wants to like, and if the post is not liked, that means liked is already false, then it will check whether the user is logged in or not, and if that user has already liked it, then remove the like and change like to false, and if that user has not liked it, then like that post and link that to true for that particular user. Fine. After this, I'll go to models, in which I have defined def total like, which will take the argument and return for that particular post how many total likes are there. So this thing will count the number of likes for that particular post. After this, I will go to URLs, and I have created a path for like view also. So like view I have already downloaded from the .view. So here is the like view that I have already imported, and this is the URL for like view of each post. Now let's talk about the forms that I had been using throughout this Instagram clone. So for example, when I was talking about add goals, so I was using this form. So I had already made a forms.py file in which I had imported the Django forms which I was using. So this is my post form, in which the fields like title, title tag, author, body and image are here, and the properties of these features, such as title will be of class form control, title tag will be of class form control. So this is the class already provided by Django to us. The type of variable the title is, it will accept the text input. Similarly for title tag, author and body. Now similarly for the edit form, I had used this form which will take the only variables title tag and body, whereas when I had made this form so that it accepts any post to add that post on my page, so it had taken title tag, author, body and image, but while I want to edit it, only I can edit title tag and body. And there's one more feature in my Instagram clone, that we can edit the profile of the user. So for that I have created a view named user edit view, which takes the input as generic.update view. So what does it mean? That I have already downloaded from django.views.generic, I have imported the update view. So what does that do? The form that I had used to take the data of the user, the username and the password, so that form can be updated using generic.update view. So for this class, user edit view, form class is edit profile form, and the template name to which it will be directed will be registration. In registration, edit profile form. So this is my in my templates I have this one more directory, registration, in which edit profile .html file is there, which has this form and has this button named update profile. So once I'll click this button, I'll be able to update that form. So I have simply created this user edit view, and once my update is done, then I will be redirected to home. Now for this, I have already created the URL. URL is this. For this I have imported the update post view that I just now created from .views, and the name of this URL is update post. And here is what post is. So post is the list which takes the object to post command, and similarly users is the list which takes the objects with user command. So we have this list named post, which we are using in iHome for calling each individual post. So post is the variable there and post is the list, and similarly for users is the list and x is the variable. Also in forms.py I have created this edit profile form, which I had called in views.py in the class user edit form. So the form class for this is edit profile form. So what is this edit profile form? Which I had already imported from .forms. I have imported edit profile form. So edit profile form is in forms, which allows me to edit these features. So what are these? Email is the feature that my generic form from Django has this feature, and I have named it email so that I can allow my user to edit it, which has the data type email field, and similarly first name, last name, username, last login is active in the date on which the user had first registered itself. So after this, I want these features for the user to be able to edit.